Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Wherever you are in this beautiful world, I hope you had a beautiful Christmas. I did. I'm currently trying to eat a little less because it's been 3 days of very much eating and drinking and having fun with family, which is also good, of course. And I also try to help some people that are less fortunate than I am, and that's I think I gave some people a nice Christmas as well, which is something I'd like to do to give back to the community. And what I also like to do for the community is helping you out in this. Yeah, you could call it wild west of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and today I wanted to show you something that is new, which is the VPVR, or the visible price volume range, which is basically showing us how much volume there is in a significant in a level, and that we're trading on, and you can see how many volume there was traded in a particular range. So, and you can either also you can show this in the weekly time frame, in the daily, and the 4 hourly as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Further, I'm going to look at the Dixie, or the dollar index, and see what will happen there, because I believe that the range that we were talking about is close to be reached, and then a decision will made for the dollar as well. So let's jump straight into the content. You can see a lot of volume right here, and if you're in the Discord, then you've seen this volume profile a couple of days ago, probably for the first time for you guys. But I do tend to look at the volume range as well, because especially when we're in a lot of sideways action, volume tends to build up, and you can see significant levels and less significant levels, right? So you can see, for instance, right here, we had this big drop, which was in May. Yeah, that was not the FTX drop, but there was the Three Arrows Capital and Luna drop, I guess. And yeah, you can see that there we just shut down immediately, and there was not that much volume range in this level. But you can see right here, the 19.2K is what we defined as a very important level, which has a lot of volume. Looks like a little of a 50-50 split in between the green and the red volume, so a little indecisiveness in that matter on the weekly. And as we zoom in further, we will yeah, we'll probably see which direction the most likely is we will go. And you can also prepare for that, of course, and also look at the bad side of things, of course. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of volume right here, and this is yeah, this is basically the range that are trading in for an extended period right now. For yeah, if we can call this range between 24 and 16, 15, the range, then yeah, we've been trading for half a year in this level. And the other half of the year, because the years there's already a year since we had this all-time high, we traded above this, and you can specifically see a division between yeah, the bull market and the bear market that we are in right now. You can see very easily that this is a range, and that we are building into a range right now. This is getting a little messy. This is getting a little messy right now, but you can see there's a lot of volume traded in this period right now, and this is interesting. So breaking above the 20, 22, 23, 24 will basically free range us back upwards again. But yeah, there will be a lot of work to do for the bulls before we can even talk about this. But yeah, once we do, it will be the start of another bull run, which is what we're all waiting for, I guess. So we'll jump into the daily pattern, and you can see right here is that we also the 19.2 volume, but in the daily volume we are, yeah, basically in a range right there. It is a little greener than it is red right now. I was a little concerned about this possibly being a bear flag, but the flagpole is just getting too long, in my opinion. Right now, it's getting longer than the pole is. So I think that bear flag scenario is out of the picture right now, and we were basically creating a little, yeah, a little bottom here, I guess, or at least we are hoping to see that, of course. And if we zoom in a little further, then on the 4 hourly, you can see that what I've discussed in the Discord channel as well, that we are in this range right here for a couple of days now, and yeah, we've seemed to be broken above this range right here, retesting it. And if we can break this, then yeah, there's not a lot of volume to be broken until we can reach the 18s again. So it is very interesting. Let me just enable the volume right here, and then you can see, yeah, that volume was declining right here. So yeah, there's basically not a real decision made. You could look at it as a retest, but then we would see a definite spike in volume again, and that's not what we're seeing right now. So I don't expect any significant change anytime soon, but if we do, if you can see, if we confirm this break with volume, then yeah, the upwards momentum is very likely. So this is going to be a little shorter video than you are accustomed of me, but I'm just trying to keep it short and tell you just about the VPVR today, which is yeah, you can see the significance of those levels, volume, and there's a lot of trading volume in these regions. So yeah, either we break up or we break down, but there's not a lot of volume either to the upside or to the downside, which yeah, tends me to believe that if we have a breakout to the upside or to the downside, there will be a follow through, and yeah, volatility will be high, in my opinion, right? So be careful for that, prepare for both scenarios. We've been looking at the Dixie. Let's go at the Dixie at this level right here. Very significant level. We've talked about it for forever. And yeah, you can see that the parabolic trend broke down, and right now we are looking to touch that level. We haven't touched it right now, but yeah, this is a very important decision point for the dollar as well. I can imagine spending 1.7 trillion and in that bill for the American government isn't going to help the dollar index, which could be very interesting for the Bitcoin price, of course, because there is a negative correlation between those. So the dollar index is what I'm keeping my eyes on as well. Last thing I wanted to show you, and I've talked about this in the Discord as well, if the reason why I am mostly a Bitcoin bull and not necessarily a altcoin bull is because there are a lot of project scams with no real significance behind them, no idea, no projects behind them, and you can see families being destroyed by greed, I think, because yeah, they're aping into a coin which isn't a project yet. They don't do their due diligence, and then what you yeah, I have a family, I have a wife and two kids, and yeah, I just hate to see this. And let's just listen to this.
This loss mean to me? It meant a lot, not just personally because I lost quite a lot of money. my kid and also my wife were invested. It was like telling a kid that Santa doesn't exist or something like that, because she really believed in all that game. She really believed in Logan Paul. Kids look up to that kind of people. So it was some kind of broken dream.
My mother, I got my mum was invested. My sister was also invested. So, I mean, my daughter even had a couple of the eggs and animals, which the loss for them hurts the most because obviously it's just not nice to see.
For somebody to win, somebody has to lose. That's a gamble you take whether you get into crypto or not. I got in knowing that I could lose.
Well, at least that last guy thought about that he had to, was able to lose everything he put in, but yeah, let's just keep it real and yeah, do your own research, of course, because there are a lot of projects in the altcoin section that aren't projects at all. And if you look at this CoffeeZilla documentary, a three-part documentary on Logan Paul's yeah, crypto scam, then you can see yeah, there's a lot of money to be lost, and I wouldn't want anyone to do to go through that with their family, of course. So keep your family and your loved ones in mind when investing in crypto and in Bitcoin as well, of course. But yeah, if you do the research, I'm heavily involved in Bitcoin and a true believer. You have to do your own research and yeah, make sure that you don't spend more than you can afford to lose, of course. So that's yeah, that's a kind of a sad ending, but hopefully it will help you to eventually think twice about investing something you don't have already and keep your family in mind. That's it for today, guys. Thank you. Bye.